Hi everyone. So in this week's video, I will be tackling a project that I have been looking forward to for so long. Initially, when I threw this up, I just needed to throw something up really quick to hold my soundbar at the time. It was at a time where I was just getting my house kind of put back together from doing some bigger renovations and getting it presentable to have my son's birthday party that year. So again, I just threw something up very quick, but I always knew I was going to get back to it, and I always would stare at it and couldn't wait to get this project accomplished. But here we are. I'm finally doing it. I'm finally building my mantelpiece. The funny part is I actually had all of the pieces in my garage for the last year and a half. So I had all of the wood and I had the decorative wood brackets as well. I just the only thing I had to run out for was some wood glue. Here I'm using my the previous wood bracket that I had made, and I'm just marking my spots where I need to drill holes in the new support bracket. Okay, so now that I have my support bracket up, I'm actually cutting down a piece of wood. It's the front part of the mantle. I just had a bad angle, so I couldn't get that for you, but that's what I did there. So that front one is going to be shorter than the top and the bottom part of the mantle. Okay, I will be fully transparent. I did have to edit out some parts because I struggled a little bit on this part. I didn't, I don't have any, I do have clamps, but I don't think I have any corner clamps, which is what I needed in this, for this project. So I struggled a little, you'll see right there. And also I realized after, why was I not doing this on the table? I was just making it challenging for myself. But I finally realized I could just stand the two pieces up against the side of the table, and that gave me some support on that side while I was nailing that in. I actually wound up using fencing, cedar fencing for this mantelpiece. It admittedly, it was probably not the best type of wood to use. I don't think it's as durable as maybe pine, but it was pretty affordable. I'm showing here I did start off with an 80 grit and then I ended with a 240 grit. I do realize I should have gradually moved to 240, but I was just ready to get this done. But it is a good idea to go from, maybe an 80 grit to a 120 and then a 240. The smaller the number, the more coarse the grit is, and then the higher the number, the finer the grit. So that's just, I'm not a carpenter, by the way, but that's just the basics that I know about sandpaper. Okay, so this is one of those projects that did not take me much time, so I'm regretting that I didn't get it done sooner, but you know what? I got it done, and so I'm so proud of it. Now I'm moving on to the next thing that I've been looking forward to. I'm embarrassed to say, but I have not cleaned out the fireplace in the last 3 years since I've been here. So this is not from me. I've never used the fireplace. I would obviously want to get it professionally cleaned before using it if I ever wanted to, but I don't think I will ever use it. You'll see later what I wind up doing, for decoration inside of it. But I have been looking forward to this again for a very long time. I'm so happy I finally am getting it cleaned out and it's gonna look a little bit better in the end. I can't, take care of like the rust situation. I know that there's rust off spray that you can spray and then, maybe use like a heat safe paint, but I'm not gonna mess with that or even just honestly replace these panels altogether because it looks like, I don't think you can tell from here, but it looks like they're coming up from like the back of the fireplace. So I'm sure there's sheets of, something heat safe that you can buy from Lowe's to apply back there. But I'm not going to do all that. I just want to get this cleaned out and make it look a little bit better. I did just use some very hot water and I mixed it with dishwashing liquid and you'll see I'm just going to wipe and wipe and wipe. I have a couple of Brillo pads that I wind up using as well to kind of help remove any stuck on dirt. here's what I decided to do was put some brass candlesticks that I've been collecting over the years while thrifting. I do like the more minimalistic look, the way the fireplace winds up looking, but I'm also not opposed to maybe looking for some pretty like vintage lanterns or something to put on the bottom part of the mantle. But let me know what you think, how this turned out. Okay, moving right along, I wanted to add more curtains over above my sliding door that leads into my sunroom. I do have another video that I posted a few weeks back where I did hang curtains, and it's a little more in depth as far as what I did step by step. So if you want to check that out. Okay, so in the middle of this week's project, we actually got a little bit of snow. I am in South Texas, so it's very rare, but we were happy to see it.